There is a difference between privacy and secrecy. In getting into recovery, that's a time to put secrets to an end, where a person's able to take whatever their secret life is and put it out before a group, share it with their sponsor, ultimately, hopefully be able to share it with their spouse. But privacy is another matter. A person always maintains a right to privacy. I encourage people to maintain that right to privacy. They don't have to feel obligated that they've got to tell their friends anything about their recovery. And family the same way. If their family knows about their acting out, I think it's important that they be able to tell them that they're in recovery. The term sex addict or sexual addict or sex addiction, those terms are not necessarily helpful for anyone who's not in recovery themselves, because the public, by and large, hearing those will believe that those terms are synonymous with being a sex offender or a predator or some kind of a pervert, where that's not the case at all. Most sex addicts never commit any kind of sexual offense. I really encourage sex addicts not to use the term sexual addiction with anyone outside of sex addiction recovery circles, but rather to talk about specific behavior.
So what would you suggest someone might say to a family member or to a friend about their recovery?
Let's go with family members. The family is aware that there's some problematic behavior that's been going on. Everyone in the family knows that pornography is found on the computer, and they thought it was one of the children that was doing it. Found out it was the dad that was doing it. As that dad gets into recovery, he owes it to his family to be able to tell them, that was me. I was the one that did that. I've had a problem with this. I've done it for a number of years, but I'm also in recovery. There is a program for this. There's other people that meet together in groups every week, and I'm going to those groups, and I'm learning how to live a different kind of life. And I'd like for them to be able to go further than that, to be able to say, you won't find me doing any of that kind of behavior anymore.
What about to a friend? I saw you coming out of the basement of the church the other day. What were you doing down there? Or your life has changed. What's happening? What might they say to that person? Maybe
they say, a friend says, I saw you coming out of a meeting at church. Says, yeah, I didn't see you there. Hey, it's a good thing to be seen coming out of church. And not feel obligated to say anything more than that. But for the person that says, I see a change in you, maybe to say something like, I've been working on myself. I sat down a while back and did an inventory of the way I was living and recognized there's a number of things that I didn't like about myself, and I've been changing those. And so, hey, thanks for the compliment that you've seen a change. It may be if their friend is someone that also struggles with compulsive sexual behavior, maybe someone they were very open with about their acting out behavior. It may be that they will tell them, say, hey, I realized I had a problem with these behaviors, and name whatever the behaviors were. And I'm going to a 12-step meeting now to learn how to live a different kind of life. Would you like to go with me? Mm-hmm. So it could be a very encouraging thing for that friend. There often is a desire that a person has early in recovery to reveal more than they really should. The desire comes because they realize that they're able to stop all of their behavior that they thought was wedded to them, that they would never be able to get free from. And their self-esteem is boosted, all the self-loathing is gone, and they're happy and buoyant, and they want to tell somebody, and they may want to blurt out, hey, guess what, I'm a sex addict, and I'm going to meetings, and I'm getting over it, just to exercise a bit of restraint, at least for the first year, and be careful about what you tell.
Well, I was reminded that the steps have a space for revealing things, and it's way down.
That's right. Yeah, when they get to 8 and 9, and that doesn't happen on day 1.